just like every other mother around the country. Koikai is normally the first up in the morning. She is determined to ensure that her children get the tools to change their lives, something that she was denied: education. Koikai has 7 children and all of them go to school. One by one, as if aware of their mother's determination, they wake up. Like a beast of burden, Koikai, who is the 6th wife and the youngest of them all, she has to ensure that the cows and goats are milked, and then she has to walk for at least 10 kilometers to fetch water for her family and livestock. Well, the list of her chores are not yet over. On returning from the well, she has to prepare food for her children, for by the time they get home from school, she will not be at home. But her absence is for a good reason. At her advanced age, she is determined to get the keys to a good life. Currently, Koikai is illiterate, cannot read nor write, not even her own name. This is not strange for most Maasai women in Kajiado County, since traditionally, women do not go to school. To ensure that her husband does not become a stumbling block to her education, Koikai ensures that all her traditional wifely duties are done, including herding the family's livestock, and all this time, taking some time off to go through her books. This is the same classroom that her youngest daughter uses. The school has donated the room, which over 20 women hungry for knowledge and education use.
I want to learn how to read and write. Right now here, there are so many jobs at the county, but I can't apply. My children must all get an education.
I
want to become a teacher.
Kwa wanafunzi wote, tuko na wanafunzi 18. Huwa nawafunza kama ni ubao, ninagawa mara 2. Sasa kwa pande moja, wale wanaelewa na waandikia kazi yao.
It's a tiny space. They have to use the tiny desks meant for the young ones and use their books as well. Some, like Anne, Kokai's co-wife, has to carry her child to school with her. The elderly women are forced to use the tiny pencils their children use. Educationists in this county say that about 7 out of 10 people are illiterate, and unless something drastic is done, this illiteracy will continue spiraling for ages to come.
In this place, you will find a household where the mother is not learned, the father is not knowledge, so they don't see even the need of taking their child to school. 65% is the level of illiteracy in Kajiado County.
But this can be reversed.
Tupata facilities.
We don't have updated materials.
There are 216 adult education classes in this area now. But they may soon close shop because of the many challenges they face. This new trend of adult education classes in the area, ordinarily known not to value the girl-child education, can only be maintained if well-wishers come through.
Very many here want an education now. Help us.
Esther Koikai is among hundreds of women in this county determined to cut short the vicious circle of illiteracy by not only taking their children to school, but by taking themselves back to school as well, regardless of their busy schedule. Violet Otindo, K24 in Kajiado County. 4 a.m., Elangatawas village. When the whole country is still asleep, this tiny village in Kajiado County has already come alive. Most wives have an agenda, But this agenda cannot be achieved before their traditional wifely duties are undertaken. About a month ago, K24 visited Esther Koikai, who is determined to ensure her children don't suffer the same fate she underwent when she was growing up. At 35 years, she has to undertake the lion's share of the homestead's duties. She embarks on milking the family's cows and goats, after which she will have to walk 10 kilometers to fetch water for both the families and livestock. And like a beast of burden, the other chores will be waiting for her when she returns home from the trek, and prepare food for her children who will get home from school in the evening. But things are changing. They use this tiny room, so they have to wait until they go home at 1 p.m. so they can join in.
I want to learn how to read and write. Right now here, there are so many jobs at the county, but I can't apply.
In this place, you'll find a household where the mother is not learned, the father is not knowledge, so they don't see even the need of taking their child to school.
Before K24 highlighted their story, they used to sit on these tiny chairs meant for 5-year-olds and use these tiny pencils.
Ulemavu sio kutojiweza.
But 2 well-wishers from South Africa watched the story online and volunteered to buy them tables and chairs as well as a few stationery.
Anaendelea mzuri. Anasoma.
Hii desk mpya tulipata imetusaidia sana kwa sababu unakuta tulikuwa tunakuja hii darasa kwanza ni nursery ya watoto wadogo. Unakuta zile viti ziko ni za watoto wadogo. Na hawa watu ni watu wazima. Sasa unakuta hata wakikaa mtu unachoka. Lakini tulipopata hizi desk in fact ilikuwa mzuri sana. Wanakuja wanakaa vizuri na wanasoma vizuri maana iko level yao.
Darasa hili lina wanawake na wanaume.
This, their teacher says, has attracted men to the class.
Masomo ni kitu mzuri sana. Bibi yangu yuko hapa. Na mimi namwambia, mimi nachekea twende darasani. Akifanya hivi kulegea, wewe twende tu darasani. Na nimelete roho yako hapa. Na uko na watoto 5.
Ekai says the community can no longer depend on pastoralism and Moranism since the world is changing fast.
Sisi tumepitia kasi ya warani. Na hata nimeona hiyo warani hatujasaidia, mesaidia tu yetu ya Kimasai. Sasa naona sasa hiyo ndio ngao ya siku hizi.
But this support, they say, may not be enough to achieve their goals.
Mimi nataka kabisa tuwe na darasa yetu. Tunaomba sana darasa yetu maana hata nyinyi mmejionea watoto akiingia kwa sababu ni mahali ya wengine sisi tumeingia.
Hata saa 8 tunakuja na tuko level tofauti. Sasa unakuta mwalimu anapata hard time ya kuwafunza hawa watu maana wako hii yako level hii, huyu yako level hii. Na kama ingewezekana tungepata darasa hawa watu wa saa 4 wanakuja tu saa 4 na wamalizia kazi yao wanaenda saa 6 saa 7. Saa 8 wengine wanaingia.
Educationists in this county say that about 7 out of 10 people are illiterate, and unless something drastic is done, this illiteracy will continue spiraling for ages to come. Violet Otindo, K24 in Kajiado County.